So we are back with part 3 of Crew Access. Again, this is our pilot, our first episode, and we're here with none other than Nell Owen. And Nell, when we left off, we talked about how we met back in 2012, and of course, how basically I pitched you on the idea of becoming the first female crew member and how that went. So I want to jump right into part 3, and I want to talk about how, because people don't know this, and people, I get emails all the time and people asking like, how did Wesley get the name Dark Horse? Or how did you become the founder? Or how did Hannah get breaking news? Explain to everybody, because we call you Sticks. Now, for people that have not been on the Facebook page, and that's a plug, by the way, and have not seen the videos, explain to them how you got the name Sticks.
Well, first of all, it's not fair, because you and I had a conversation before you recorded me saying what I said. And that conversation was about driving stick. And you asked me...
I'm sorry, driving what?
Oh, you drive... Huh?
I'm sorry, driving what?
Stick.
I'm sorry, what?
Stop it.
No, I'm going to say, what was it? Driving what?
Stop it. Anyway, I'm not saying that. So you then recorded our conversation, and I, just the stupidity, I guess, on my part, yelled out in the background that I drive stick.
So for everybody, well, to be fair, for everybody that does not know how you got the name Sticks, we were in the car, or as she says, Jeep.
In the Jeep, not in a car.
and I was calling, I believe I was calling Wesley.
True.
And I said, okay, camera's on. Here's Nell, and this out of the blue, Nell's like, and I drive stick.
Oh, yeah, but you're taking it out of context.
Well, but when somebody says,
just randomly yell that out.
Well, when somebody says they drive stick, you know.
Well, for the record, I'm going to put this out here right now, and I'm proud. Loud and proud. I drive a manual transmission. And that's why I'm called Stick.
Well, yes, and we are all, hey, we are all proud for it. So
thank you.
A
lot of years of work.
So yes, so you were known as Sticks. Everybody has their own kind of nickname, and of course we're still trying to come up with one for Christy, who is the newest member. Which at the beginning of 2017, she'll be doing her podcast. But let's talk about, in the time we have left, let's talk about a couple things. There are a couple skits that you are going to actually be in. So I'm very happy to tell everybody that as of now, today, October 23rd, 2016, we are confirming I the Nell, which is going to feature Big Booty Judy, which Nell will be a huge part of. And then after the skit, we actually have something special, because I believe in giving back. I believe that's going to be huge, not just for what we want to do, but who we want to be going forward as a company and as a comedy company. I think that's huge. So stay tuned for that. And then the other skit, because there's a lot of skits, but I mean, one of the skits that we're looking forward to collectively is Team Bryson versus Team Owens.
Yes.
And that is going to be the first ever 5-on-5 elimination bowling match. Are you ready for that?
Oh, you're going down.
Well,
yeah, I'm ready for that.
Are you sure?
I'm awesome. I love balls.
Well, you do love balls, but them are some big balls.
They are big balls, but I can handle it.
You sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you know what happens. You got to run with the balls and let it go.
I can let the ball go.
Okay,
I know the ball is coming back.
Well, I know
so
it has.
I'm fine.
Well, I'm just want to make sure because I know it has 3 little handles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. A little handle. A little handle on it.
But we are excited about that because it's something that we talked about and there's going to be a lot of different dynamics to that as far as like creating teams and then posting it, and so that's coming in 2017. And then my last thing I want to just kind of ask you and talk to you about real quick is just your thoughts in general of the crew, and I mean every member. And then also, we had talked about doing a lot of charity work, which again, that's one of the what's the word I want to use? One of the bases of the crew. We want to give back. What are your thoughts on the crew, and what are your thoughts on the charity piece of that?
Well, getting together with everyone, spending time with everyone, collaborating. I think that we all have a really great connection and they're on the same page. I think that everyone's really funny. And I feel that I have, this is the start of a beautiful thing and a beautiful friendship for everybody, I think. So I think you chose well. We have a great dynamic with which is really good. And Server can bring something different to the table. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed working with everyone. We're on to really big things.
What's your thoughts on the charity part of it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a really great idea. And I like the idea. I didn't know if I'm saying too much by saying that all of us will have a function to which charities that
Sure.
giving back to. And I think that's a really good idea in terms of, giving back to the community and getting our name out there as well. I mean, I don't want to make it like all about plug.
Right.
But I think that's a really great idea too, and I'm all for it.
Well, let me say this. I know we didn't get, of course, because me and you, we go back like that, so we could talk for hours. But and I joke about it behind the scenes, but it's been a long day for me and you both. So I want to thank you so much for just taking the time out. I love you personally to death, like family. So I appreciate your time. For everybody that's listening, if you haven't already, go to our Facebook page. Definitely subscribe or like. And then also our YouTube page, which is really going to be the only place that you can see the crew podcasts. Coming up this Tuesday, we'll have Wesley, which is the dark horse of the crew. And Nell's nemesis, so to speak. Which is the reason why we got a lawyer in the first place. Yeah. But again, my name is William Bryson. I am the founder and owner. Nell Owens, we call her Sticks. We want to thank you, Nell. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to say real quick there before we leave?
Watch the crew, like the crew, whatever the crew. We're funny. There's some really great ideas coming out. It's going to be awesome. And I'm so excited to be part of it. So thank you so much, Will.
You're welcome. I appreciate you as well. And again, this Tuesday, Wesley E., the dark horse, and then, of course, our one-on-one in Lakewood with Brandon. And then, of course, Hannah and her breaking news later this year. So we got some big things planned, and we're out. We'll see you then.
See you later.